It's that time, once again, for the internet sensation. It's Rockin' the Nation. It's Dr. Rock and Todd Bobby Show.
Hey, Todd Bobby here. That's right. Back again for another musical voyage with the two legends. That's right. What do we got today, Don?
We're going to go back into the early mid-90s, and we're going to do a genre we don't really touch on all that much. We're going to do some country. And we're going to hit up some Little Texas, God Bless Texas, from 1993's Big Time album.
Okay. Todd Bobby knows the 90s weren't very kind to him. Had a little downward spiral there. Wasn't really, we'll just leave it there. Dr. Rock, so.
With that, let's get into this.
Get that 90s mullet style there, eh? Dr.
Yep.
Rock?
God bless Texas. First he let the sun shine, then he made the waters deep. Then he gave us moonlight for all the world to see. Well, everybody knows that the Lord works in mysterious ways. He took a rest, then on the very next day. God bless Texas with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land. Gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. Well, I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas.
Well, there's a retro throwback.
Oh yeah, Todd Bobby recognized a few styles there actually. Maybe wasn't fully asleep during the 90s like I thought it was, but we got the mullets, we got the t-shirt with the vest over top, and of course, the standard line of Texas is telling everybody how good they are. Yeah.
Well, you're definitely right about the fashions. Definitely guilty of some of those fashions myself back in the day. They got the line dancing in there, the old classic line dancing. They got the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. You can never go wrong with those.
You can't. You
No,
really can't.
the whole video is a visual spectacular. The old South Fork Ranch from the Dallas TV show. This is we're filmed at here.
We have just a whole mixed bag of old school flavor from the 90s here.
And what I liked about, and I don't, you said before that, Dr. Rock doesn't care for country. Well, you know what? The 90s country that came out in this era, I actually really enjoyed it. It was a little more country rock.
I was going to say,
I actually really enjoyed that era of country music. The styles were, they were what they were for the time. I've actually seen quite a few of those old country music artists in concert back in the day. This tune itself was like one of the ones that kind of started blowing up that country rock sensation back in the day. Couldn't go wrong with it. Little Texas, they're still going to this day, minus the lead singer. They've took on vocal responsibilities within the band. But No, they're still going today. I'd love to see them get reunited and go out there. I'd go see them again. They were that good live. But yeah, let's finish this up.
Yeah.
God bless Texas with his own hand. Brought down angels from the promised land. He gave them a place where they could dance. If you wanna see heaven, brother, here's your chance. I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas.
Those guitars are from, reminds me from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure right there.
God bless Texas. I've been sent to spread the message. God bless Texas.
I kind of left out one little piece of information there when I was talking about the lead singer earlier. There's actually two lead singers in the band back in the day. And the keyboardist, he was also one of the lead singers. He was the first to leave. But a little trivia for you.
Okay.
He is the nephew of Dan Seals. His name is Brady Seals. Dan Seals of the Bop country song, if you remember that back in the 80s.
Yeah.
So there's a little music trivia for you. And yeah, Little Texas, one of their bigger hits.
Well, Dr. Rock, as Todd Bobby always says, sometimes you can find gems in different genres. This song, I didn't love it, but Todd Bobby didn't mind it. And, a few visuals in here kind of brings me back, sort of, to a time
That you don't remember.
that I don't remember. But some styles I do remember. I've seen them around. And this definitely hits the nail on the head, with a few things. But overall, not a bad track. I said not Todd Bobby's favorite, but it's you've seen him live, Dr. Rock, and obviously sometimes when you see a band live, it enhances that musical experience with the music.
It is a completely different experience watching some of these bands, like I said, the country rock bands in the day, because the concerts were almost basically rock concerts. They were really rock, and they were pretty distorted. They were a little more up tempo too. They brought the tempo up on some of the songs, and it's not what you would have expected. Like when I first went to a first country concert like this, I was expecting the old twang and whatever else, and it was rocking, and that's what got me hooked.
Well, and with that country rock of the 90s, really, who were the people that kind of set it all up? Well, not set it up, but just were part of that movement was Shania Twain and
You had Brooks and Dunn. You had
Brooks
Garth Brooks in
was
there.
yeah.
Yeah, you had lots of big names in there.
Yeah,
You had Dear Diamond Rios and Black Hawk and
Yeah.
Sawyer Brown, and there's a lot of big names that came out of the 90s. They were on top of the charts back in those days. Country was really, really huge on the mainstream charts back in those days.
That's right. Well, on that note, grab those records, spin them, flip your CDs around, wind up those tapes, and when in doubt, just enjoy your music and enjoy your day.